Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. In last class, we completed first 8 problems of exercise number 13.2 chapter probability class 12. You see, these are the 8 problems we completed in last class. Okay. In this class, we'll do next 5 problems. Question number 9 to question number 13. We'll complete these problems in this class. Okay. And as usual, what things you need to know? What is the hero of this exercise number 13.2? If two events A and B are independent, then we know that probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into probability of B. So if they given that A and B are independent events, then we can use this result, probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into probability of B. Okay, you observe here what they are asking. If A and B are two events such that they are just saying that A and B are two events, they are not saying they are independent or something like that. They are just events. That means A is a subset of sample space, B is also subset of sample space. Event means you already know. And they given probability of A, probability of B, and probability of A intersection B also they given. What they are asking, find probability of not A and not B. Okay, we'll start the solution. First, let me write the given data. What they given? They given probability of A. Okay, what is probability of A? Probability of A is 1 by 4. Okay, probability of B. What is probability of B? Probability of B is 1 by 2. Okay, and they given probability of A intersection B also. Probability of A intersection B is 1 by 8. I written given data. What they are asking us to calculate probability of not A and not B. They are asking us to calculate probability of not A and not B. You learned this in sets chapter. Not A means A dash, complement of A. Look here, not A. Not A means A dash. We know this from sets chapter. Not A means A dash, not B means B dash. Okay, and in sets chapter, and indicates intersection, R indicates union. Okay, so what I'll do here, probability of not A they are saying, I'll write it as A dash, complement of A. Here and is there, and means intersection, intersection, not B, not B means B dash. Okay, so they are asking us to calculate probability of A dash intersection B dash. Okay, in sets chapter only we have this result. A union B whole dash equal to A dash intersection B dash. See, sets topic knowledge we are using frequently here. A union B whole dash is A dash intersection B dash. So here you observe A dash intersection B dash is there. That can be written as A union B whole dash. So A dash intersection B dash can be written as A union B whole dash. Okay, that equal to probability of A dash intersection B dash can be written as A union B whole dash. Okay, and one more important result. See, we have this result in class 11 probability. We learned this probability of A plus probability of A dash equal to 1. Probability of A plus probability of A dash equal to 1. From this, I can write what is probability of A dash. What is probability of A dash? Probability of A dash equal to 1 minus probability of A. You just take probability of A to the right hand side. Okay, here you see this is one set. After calculating A union B, you will get one set. This is one set. This is like probability of A dash. Probability of A dash can be written as 1 minus probability of A. Probability of B dash is what? Probability of B dash is 1 minus probability of B. Like that, probability of A union B whole dash is what? Probability of A union B whole dash is 1 minus probability of A union of B. I hope you understand. See, probability of A dash is what? 1 minus probability of A. Probability of A union B whole dash is what? 1 minus probability of A union of B. Okay, this equal to, in class 11, addition theorem on probability we learned. We know formula for probability of A union B. What is probability of A union B formula? The formula is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection of B. This is the formula, right? So that equal to 1 minus probability of A. What is probability of A? They given here probability of A is 1 by 4. Right, 1 by 4. Probability of B also they given, that is 1 by 2, minus probability of A intersection B also they given in the question. What is that? 1 by 8. If you simplify this, we will get the answer. It's very simple. Okay, that equal to 1 minus, you take LCM for 4 to 8, what you will get? 8 you will get, right? Okay, so 4 in this 2 times, so what you will get here? 2 plus 2 4s are 8 na, so 4 1s are 4 minus 1, right? You know how to simplify this, okay. So what you will get here? That equal to 1 minus 2 plus 4, that is 6, 6 plus 1, sorry, 6 minus 1, that is 5 by 8. So if you simplify this, 8 minus 5 by 8, that is 3 by 8. So what you got? Probability of not A and not B. Probability of not A and not B is what? It is 3 by 8. This is easy problem only. It's not so difficult. This problem can be done very easily if you have sets knowledge. Okay. Now we'll move to next question. Question number 10. You observe events A and B are such that probability of A given, probability of B given, and you observe they given this information, probability of not A or not B. They given this. What they are asking, state whether A and B are independent events. They are asking that A and B are independent events. See, if probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into probability of B, if this holds good, then I can say that the events are independent. Otherwise, we'll say that they are not independent. So I need to check this result. To check RHS, probability of A, probability of B already given. Now I need probability of A intersection B, that I'll calculate from this. Okay, let's start this solution. First, I'll write the given data. What they given? Probability of A given. Okay, what is probability of A? They given it as 1 by 2. Probability of B given. What is probability of B? 7 by 12. And they given this probability of not A or not B. Probability of not A or not B, they given this as 1 by 2. Okay. Just now in last problem we learned that not A is nothing but A dash, not B is nothing but B dash. Okay. So what I'll write here? Probability of not A, that is A dash. Here you see R is there. R means union and means intersection. Keep those points in your mind. In sets chapter we already learned this. R means union, not B means B dash. Okay, equal to 1 by 4. Okay, from the given data we got this probability of A dash union B dash is 1 by 4. In sets chapter we have one formula. A dash union B dash is A intersection B whole dash. A intersection B whole dash is A dash union B dash. We learned this formula from sets chapter. A intersection B whole dash is A dash union B dash. So here A dash union B dash is there. Now that can be written as A intersection B whole dash. Okay. Probability of A intersection B whole dash equal to 1 by 4. What you learn here? A dash union B dash can be written as A intersection B whole dash from the sets chapter. Just now we written this result. See, probability of A plus probability of A dash is 1. From that we can write probability of A dash. What is probability of A dash? Probability of A dash is 1 minus probability of A. So here I'll apply this result to this. This is like one set. This is like probability of A dash. Probability of A dash is what? Probability of A dash 1 minus probability of A. So what this will become? 1 minus probability of A intersection B equal to 1 by 4. I hope you are understanding. Probability of A intersection B whole dash is 1 minus probability of A intersection B by using this formula. Okay. Actually, I need probability of A intersection B. So what I'll do, you take this to the right hand side part and 1 by 4 to the left hand side part. A simple thing you will get like this. Probability of A intersection B equal to 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay. So 4 minus 1 is what? That is 3 by 4. Okay. I got probability of A intersection B. I'll take it as 1. Now I want to check the events are independent events or not. I need to check the events are independent events or not. Okay. So what I need probability of A into probability of B. Probability of A into probability of B. What is probability of A? Look here in the question they given. Probability of A is 1 by 2. Probability of B is 7 by 12. So 1 by 2 into 7 by 12. If you multiply, what you will get? 7 by 24 you will get. You observe 1 and 2. Probability of A intersection B and probability of A into probability of B, are they both are same? No. So what I can write here, probability of A intersection B is not equal to, how you are concluding this? From 1 and 2. Okay. From 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. Probability of A intersection B is not equal to probability of A into probability of B. What they are asking in the question? State whether the events independent. They are asking this. State whether the events are independent. As probability of A intersection B not equal to probability of A into probability of B, we say that the events are not independent. Okay. So the events, therefore A comma B, therefore A comma B are not independent. I hope you are understanding. Right? Now we'll move to next question. Actually 9, 10, 11 problems are easy. No need to think much. Okay. Only some basic formulas from sets chapter is needed. That's it. You see here, given two independent events A and B. In the question they are saying the events are independent events. And they are given probability of A, probability of B. Then they are asking us to calculate these four things. Okay. First thing is I'll write given data. What is given data? Given, what they given? Given that A comma B. Given that A comma B are independent. Given that A comma B are independent events. They given this information. As they given A comma B are independent events, what I can write? I can write that probability of A intersection B equal to probability of A into probability of B. I can use this information because in the question they given the events are independent events. While solving the following bits, whatever bits they given, I can use this. Wherever probability of A intersection B is there I can write probability of A into probability of B. And they given this also. What they given? Probability of A is they given. What is probability of A? They given probability of A as 0.3 and they given probability of B as 0.6. Okay. So what I need now? I need first bit. I'll just take this one. Okay. First bit is this one. Probability of A and B. A and B. And means intersection. So this is nothing but probability of A intersection B. Look here. A and B they given. I written complete set form, set notation. And can be written as intersection. R can be written as union. A and B. So first bit what they are asking? They are asking us to calculate probability of A intersection B. As the events are independent events, probability of A intersection B can be written as probability of A into probability of B. What is probability of A? They given here see 0.3. Probability of B 0.6. 0.3 into probability of B is 0.6. Directly you can write 0.18 or else you can simplify like this also. 0.3 means 3 divided by 10. 0.6 means 6 divided by 10. This is nothing but 18 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.18. Like this also you can write. Okay, first bit is over, 0.18. Second bit is what? See, this is interesting one. Second bit. Probability of A and not B. First I'll write what they are asking. Probability of A and not B, that equal to probability of A and is there here. Look here, and is there. And means intersection. Okay, intersection not B. Not B means we'll write B dash. Not B means we'll write B dash. Okay. In the question they given A and B are independent events. Right? What about A and B dash? Here this point is important. We learned this point in theory. I just want to go there. Look here. If E and F are independent events, then E and F dash are independent. Look this point, I'll copy this. Will it come? Let's see. Okay. Yes, it came. Right. Look here, this is the point we know. See, if E, F are independent events, then E and F dash are also independent. E, F are independent events, then E and F dash are independent events. So here, if A, B are independent events, in the question they given A and B are independent events. If A and B are independent events, what you can say about A and B dash? A and B dash are independent. I hope you are understanding, right? So I'll write here. Can we change these things? No, we cannot change. Okay, I'll write here A, B are independent, then A and B dash are independent. A, B are independent events, then A and B dash are independent. So what I can write here, this can be written as probability of A into probability of B dash, because A and B dash are independent. When A and B dash are independent, probability of A intersection B dash can be written as probability of A into probability of B dash, from the concept of independent events. I hope you are understanding, right? So here probability of A, we know this formula, probability of B plus probability of B dash equal to 1. From this, what is probability of B dash? 1 minus probability of B, right? So here probability of A into probability of B dash can be written as 1 minus probability of B, right? What is probability of A? Observe the question. Probability of A is what? Probability of A is 0.3. Okay, probability of A is 0.3, right? 0.3 into 1 minus probability of B. Observe the question. Probability of B is 0.6. Probability of B is 0.6. Okay, that equal to 0.3 into 1 minus 0.6 is what? 0.4. So this is directly you can write 0.12. I hope you are understanding, right? So probability of A and B dash. A and B dash. If A and B are independent events, A and B dash are independent. Not only that, A dash and B are also independent. Not only that, if A or B are independent, if A comma B are independent events, then A dash and B dash are also independent. This we learned in theory part. Okay, now we need one more page here. Okay, now third bit. See the third bit. What they are asking in the third bit. They are asking us to calculate probability of A union B. Okay, probability of A or B. Okay, as per set notation, R means what? R means union. Look here, R is given na. In place of R, I written union symbol. Probability of A union B. We know addition theorem on probability. In class 11, we learned this. Probability of A union B formula. Probability of A plus, probability of B minus, probability of A intersection B. This is the formula. Right? This equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus A and B are independent events now in this question. If A and B are independent events, what you can write? You can write probability of A intersection B as probability of A into probability of B. So probability of A intersection B can be written as probability of A into probability of B. Okay, what is probability of A? See the question. Given data, I'll write. We'll take this. Probability of A. Probability of A is 0.3 plus probability of B is what? Probability of B is 0.6 minus probability of A is 0.3, probability of B is 0.6. Okay, you just add them. 0.3 plus 0.6 is what? 0.3 plus 0.6 is 0.9. That can be written as 0.90, right? Minus 0.3 into 0.6 is what? That is 0.18. Okay, so what you will get? 0.90 minus 0.18, 0.72, 0.70, yes, 0.72, 0.72. So we calculated third bit. Now we will move to this fourth bit. What is this fourth bit? Yes. Okay. Probability of neither A nor B. We use this very frequently in sets chapter. Neither A nor B. Neither A nor B means not A, and not B. Neither A nor B means not A and not B. Okay. So this is probability of not A and not B. Not A and not B. From sets concept, what this can here you need to know one point here. A and B are independent events. Na? Then what about A dash and B dash? A dash and B dash are also independent. We learned this in theory part. If A comma B are independent, A dash and B dash are independent. So what this can be written as? This can be written as probability of A dash into probability of B dash. It is simple way of doing this problem, right? Probability of A dash, we know this probability of A dash can be written as 1 minus probability of A. Okay. Similarly, probability of B dash can be written as 1 minus probability of B. Okay. 1 minus probability of A. What they given in the question, probability of A? They given it as 0.3 into 1 minus probability of B. They given it as 0.6. 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. 1 minus 0.6 is 0.4. 0.7 into 0.4 is a 0.28. Right. So with this we completed 11th question. I hope you are understanding. These are not so difficult problems. These are easy only. Just a minute, like 1 minute water break. Okay. Now question number 12. What they are asking in this question number 12. A die is tossed thrice. A die is tossed thrice. Okay. A die is tossed thrice. I'll write the random experiment. Random experiment is die is tossed thrice. Here I'll tell you three things. A, B, C. Three events. A, B, C. Die is tossed first time. Die is tossed first time. First time die is tossed. Next, second time die is tossed. Next, third time die is tossed. Now you tell me that are these events are independent events or not? These events are independent events or not? Suppose when you toss a die first time, it results 5. You suppose it results 5. Okay. Now, when you toss the die second time, the die thinks in the air, first time I came 5, so I won't come 5 again. Is it things like that? Is it things like that? No. The happening of second event doesn't depend upon first event. The happening of event B is not dependent on A. I hope you are understanding. What I am trying to say here, these three events A, B, C are independent events. The three events A, B, C are independent events. What is the events? Tossing a die first time, tossing a die second time, tossing a die third time are independent events. Keep these points in your mind. Okay, what they are asking, find the probability of getting odd number at least once. It's interesting question actually. Find the probability of getting odd number at least once. Getting odd number at least once. Suppose a die is tossed thrice na. What is the sample space? I'll write number of elements in sample space. S indicates sample space here. Number of elements in sample space is 216. First die result 6, second die result 6, third die result 6, 6 into 6 into 6. That is a 6 cube, that is 216. Okay, right. Now, what I am saying, probability of getting an odd number at least once. So much delay is there here. Okay, software problem. Getting odd number at least once means what? Suppose when a die is tossed thrice, suppose something you got like this, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. What you say? What you say? At getting odd number at least once is there in this? This is not this case. Getting odd number at least once means suppose 2, 3, 4. You see, in this 2, 3, 4, 3 is the odd number na? 3 is the odd number na? I hope you are understanding, right? 1 minute please. Okay. I hope things are clear to you, right? This is right, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll write 3, 3, 5. Getting odd number at least one. All odd also okay, right? Something you got like this, 2, 2, 6. No, this is wrong one. There is no odd number at least once, right? I hope you are understanding. Getting odd number at least once means this type of outcomes. What is the probability that when a die is tossed thrice, what is the probability of getting this type of numbers, getting this type of outcome? That is what they are asking. Okay, so here I'll write two events. What is A? A is getting odd number at least once. I am writing that getting odd number at least once. A is the event that getting odd number at least once. What is A dash? Exactly opposite of this is what? A dash. Not getting odd number at least once. Not getting odd number at least once means what? Suppose 2, 4, 6 came. It is what? Not getting odd number at least once. Not getting odd number at least once. This is A dash. I hope you are understanding. That means A dash is nothing but all are even. That means when a die is thrown, all dice shows even. That is A dash. Yet the point is, when we know probability of A, we can easily calculate probability of A dash. When you know probability of A dash, then you can calculate probability of A, because we know the formula, probability of A plus probability of A dash equal to 1. We have this formula. So actually what I want to calculate, I want to calculate probability of A. But what I'll do, first I'll calculate probability of A dash. From that I can easily calculate probability of A. Okay, now come to this probability of A. Probability of A. Okay, probability of A. A dash. We will calculate probability of A dash. What is probability of A dash? All are even. That means when a die is tossed first time, it shows even. When die is tossed second time, that is also even. When die is tossed third time, that is also even. And tossing die first time, tossing die second time, tossing die third time are independent events. So if three events are independent events, you learn this. Probability of A intersection B intersection C can be written as probability of A into probability of B into probability of C. Right? We learned this in theory part. So what is the probability of getting even number when a die is tossed first time? What is the probability of getting even number when a die is tossed first time? Total 3 favorable results will be there, right? 3 favorable results will be there. That is 3 divided by total number of results. When a die is tossed first time, total 6 results you will get. Okay. Into what is the probability that the die is shown even number when it is tossed second time? That is also 3 by 6, because we know these are independent events. Independent event means happening of some number in the second time. It doesn't depends upon the first time. Okay. And third time, what is the probability that die shows even number on the third time? That is 3 by 6, right? So I hope you are understanding why I am writing 3 here. Favorable results 3. Even number means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this even numbers are 3 are there. That's why. Okay, that is 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. That is 1 by 8. So probability of A dash I got 1 by 8. This is the easy way of doing this problem, right? We know that probability of A plus probability of A dash equal to 1. What is probability of A dash from this? Probability of A dash is 1 minus probability of A. 1 minus what is probability of we have 1 minute here. Probability of A is what? Probability of A is 1 minus probability of A dash. Probability of A is 1 minus probability of A dash, because we know probability of A dash here, right? So what you will get 1 minus 1 by 8, that is nothing but 7 by 8. So probability of A is what? Probability of A is 7 by 8. I hope you are understanding. So the probability of getting odd number at least once is what? 7 by 8. You can conclude that. So the probability of, 1 minute, the probability of getting odd number at least once The probability of getting odd number at least once equal to 7 by 8. Okay, right. Now we'll move to next question. 13th question, last question of this class. You observe what they are asking. Two balls are drawn at random with a replacement from a box containing 10 black and 8 red balls. Two balls are drawn at random with the replacement. Okay, from a box containing 10 black and 8 red balls. Okay, we'll start the solution. What they are saying, a box contains 10 black, 8 red balls. 10 black, 8 red balls. Okay, what they are saying, two balls are drawn at random with replacement. Okay, here drawing a ball from a box first time, drawing a ball from the box second time at random are independent events. Randomly you are drawing. Suppose you are picking a ball first time, suppose it came black ball. When you with replacement, when you pick the ball second time, that hand or some other things, it not depends. Independent events, I am trying to say that they are independent events. When I picked the ball first time, it came black ball. Second time, the balls itself think that first time we got black, next time we will get red, like that. No, drawing a ball first time, drawing first ball from the box, drawing ball second time from the box are independent events. That is the point I want to say. What they are asking, find the probability that both balls are red. The probability that both balls are red. Okay, we'll write that one. The probability that both balls are red. Okay, the probability that both balls are red. The events are independent events. First ball is red, second ball is also red. First ball is red. What is the probability that first ball is red? See, total how many balls are there? 8 plus 10. Total 18 balls are there. So when you pick one ball from the bag which contains 18 balls, total number of results are 18. Total number of results are 18 because 18 balls are there. So what is the probability that it is a red means in that 8 red balls are there. So this is 8 by 18 into what is the probability that the second ball is also red, and we are doing this with replacement. That means after drawing a first ball, we are replacing the ball. That means the box contains 18 balls now. What is the probability that it is a red means total 8 red balls are there. I hope you are understanding. Okay. Now 2 table in this 4 times, 2 table in this 9 times. Okay, so what you will get, this is 4 4s are 16, 16 divided by 81. So the probability that both balls are red is 16 divided by 81. Okay, now we will calculate the second one in this. Okay, the probability that first ball is black and second is red. The probability that first ball is black and second is red. 1 minute. Okay. Right. The probability that first ball is black. See, what is the probability that first ball is black? Total 18 balls are there. I written total number of results. How many black balls are there here? 10 black balls are there. Favorable results are 10. This is 10 by 18 into, we replacing the ball. Now total number of balls in the box is 18. Now what is the probability that second is red? Second is red means 8. Okay. Now 2 table in this 5 times, 2 table in this 9 times, 2 table in this 4 times, 9 times. That is 20 divided by 9 nines are 81. So the probability that first ball is black and second ball is red is 20 divided by 81. And one more bit is there in this. What is that? Okay. Okay. The probability that one of them is black and other is red. The probability that one of them is black and the other is red. What is the probability that one of them is black and other is red? One of them is black, other is red means there are two chances. First one is black, second one is red. Another chance is first one is red, second one is black. In this case, one of them is black and the other is red. In this case also, one of them is black, other is red. So, first I will calculate BR. See, our channel name is what? BR Max Class, right? So, first one is black, second one is red. What is the probability that first one is black, second one is red? That is, first one is black means 10 balls are there, 10 black balls, 10 by 18. Second one is red means 8 by 18 as we are doing with replacement. Okay, what is the probability that first one is red? That is 8 by 18 into second one is black. That is 10 divided by 18. You can observe this. This is 2 times of 8 by 18 into 10 by 18. It's multiplication only now, right? So in 2 table, how many times here? 4 times, 9 times. 2 table, 5 times, 9 times. So 5 fours are 20, 22s are 40. 40 divided by 81. So the probability that one of them is black and the other is red is 40 divided by 81. I hope you understand this class. See, if you like this video, please drop a like for this video and share this video with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.